All right, we're starting the video, and in this video we're going to be discussing the overall outlook of how LeChat does his thing. And in this document that I prepared through Word 2007, I was able to lay things out pretty nicely and get a little bit better formatting than you would in a normal document. So let's look at, first of all, number one, okay, the stress. The stress is what we're always identifying. Did we increase the amount of something? Did we decrease the amount of something? Did the temperature go up or down? Or did the pressure change? And each of these has a slightly different solution. So whatever it is, there's going to be a stress. And as soon as we identify it, we've done 1/4 of the problem. And what we're going to be doing the rest of the day, or what we would do after this, is actually start working problems and apply this. But the stress is our first deal. And if you look in your little document that I prepared for you for how to do the answers on this stuff, you'll see that stress is your actual first working column. Now, once the stress has been identified, you have to decide what LeChat's going to do, right? That's your next column. And there's two things that have to go in there, okay? First of all, there's number 2, and then there's number 3. And so what has to happen is you have to identify if this is a concentration, in which case you'll be adding or taking away moles. All right, so that they say, we added 5 moles of oxygen. That would be a good example. The concentration of oxygen is going to go up. And if the temperature changed, you have to know whether that reaction is an endo or exothermic reaction. That's what this is all about. If heat is on the left side, then it's endo. If it's on the right side, it's exo. Now, if heat then will act like a reactant if it's endo. Heat will act as a product if it's exo. And your last deal is with the pressure, and this is where some of you got confused a little bit. And pressure has to do with which side of the equation has the most moles, and the way we figure that is by adding up the coefficients in the balanced equation. And we add up the coefficients on the left side, then we add them up on the right side, and the side with more moles is what LeChat will use to increase pressure if he's going to increase it. The side with fewer moles is the place where LeChat will go if he needs to decrease the pressure. And that's what this is all about. Now, once you've done that, then for a concentration change, you're going to say same or opposite. For a temperature change, you will also say same or opposite, because temperature acts just like a reactant or a product. And if it is a pressure change, it's a little different game, and that's why I separated those out. Everybody know that delta means change? This triangle thing here? Okay. So if we have a pressure change, then the side with the more moles is where LeChat will go to make a pressure increase. And the side with fewer moles is the side where LeChat will go to make a decrease. And after you've done that, it's very simple to decide what the shift is. So the shift will be the way that LeChat is trying to do his thing. Okay, if he's going to move it to the left or to the right. So for determining where the shift is going to go, you have to see where the product or reactant is. Is it on the left or is it on the right? And if it's on the left, are we going opposite or are we going same? Okay? If it's on the right, are we going opposite or are we going same? And that's how you're going to decide what to put in this shift column. And now the best thing for you to do is to sit down and work some problems. And so I hope this is helping, and this will be online.